News 46 is brought to you by William H. Jackson Injury Attorneys. Injured? Get Bill and Robin, your local injury attorneys.
Well, the Nye County Board of County Commissioners discussed a block grant during their last meeting.
The BOCC report is sponsored by Jim Marsh Automotive of Las Vegas, Kia, Chrysler, Jeep, and Body Shop.
Prioritization of projects to December 4th, Board of County Commissioners meeting, presentation of potential projects, invite public to participate by providing ideas, comments, and suggestions.
The intent of this item is just to inform everybody of the changes in dates. They have extended deadlines because of the fact that the system that they're using to process applications has made approving applications more efficient. So they have given us until November 1st to submit for matrix information. So what we do is we send information on the number of jobs created and the amount of income that that would bring in, and they send us a matrix which is submitted with the eligibility application. So if I receive any ideas prior to November 1st, as soon as possible, preferably so that I have time to prepare everything, but I can get it submitted to CDBG by November 1st to get the job matrix done, and eligibility is due by November 20th. And then at that point, I can come back to the first December meeting and present all of the applications that were eligible through the eligibility process, and they can be prioritized at that point, and then applications are now due by February 1st rather than, by February 20th rather than January 15th. So it gives us a lot more time to hear new ideas that haven't been presented to date, and then get extra time to actually submit the application.
We already have a pretty good list we've been through. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it.
I don't think there's any action to take here.
Well, here's Mike with some tips on curb appeal.
Home Matters is brought to you by Trish Rippey Realty, 775-727-4343.
Hi folks, I'm Mike Colucci, and this is Home Matters. So, you're thinking about listing your home for sale, or have already listed it. Today's topic is about creating curb appeal. Someone said, a stunning first impression was not the same thing as love at first sight, but surely it was an invitation to consider the matter. This could not be truer than in selling a home. First impressions matter, and sometimes they are everything. Nothing sets the tone of a relationship or a transaction more than first impressions. So, consider what a potential home buyer might think as he or she drives up to your property for the very first time. Think of curb appeal as the home seller's shop window. Kind of like picking a lunch place on a busy street in a tourist spot. It's either the outside presentation or some particular feature that brings in customers. For most customers, it's the way the place looks, and to others that have been there before, it's the quality of the food and the service they experienced inside after they were drawn in by the appearance of the place. Remember, you don't have a lot of time to establish curb appeal or a curb appeal relationship with a prospective home buyer. They can tell if they'd like to go in to your home from the street out in front of your home, or from the impression they get from the pictures they see online. Try it. Go out to the street and look. I mean, really look at your home and see if you can spot anything that might drive away a prospective buyer. Is your home pristine and appealing? Or are there things that you've been putting off hoping that a buyer will overlook these imperfections? The outside appearance of a property needs to be an invitation to come inside. Potential home buyers are drawn to welcoming entries and uncluttered yards. They are unlikely to be attracted to a home with dead shrubs and a weather-worn exterior. Believe me, it's no stretch to think a buyer will think that if the outside has been neglected, that the inside will be neglected as well. Simple improvements like weeding or trimming trees, bushes, washing windows, and minor repairs might make the difference between a buyer viewing your home or just driving by. These and many other tips are available in my new book, Secrets Every Home Seller Needs to Know. If you'd like a free copy, please call 775-990-0488 and leave your information, and we'll make arrangements to get you your free book. Next time, we'll get into some of the other things a seller can do to make their home more appealing to a prospective buyer. If you have any other real estate related questions, please call me, Mike Colucci, at 775-764-8211. This has been Home Matters. Thanks.
Thanks, Mike. Those are some good tips. Well, if you'd like to give your opinion about the Nevada National Security Site, a public meeting hosted by the Nevada Site-Specific Advisory Board will begin at 4 p.m. on Wednesday, November 7th at the Frank H. Rogers Science and Technology Building, located at 755 East Flamingo in Las Vegas. The board welcomes the attendance of the public at its advisory meetings. It consists of a federally chartered board comprised of rural and urban southern Nevada bordering Shoshone, California residents who provide recommendations to the Department of Energy regarding environmental cleanup resulting from historic nuclear testing and waste management activities at the Nevada National Security Site.
News 46 Weather Cam is brought to you by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500. All
right, let's take a look outside and see that Glenn Lerner Weather Cam. We'll have weather with Michael Donahue right after this break.